Hello everyone, hello beautiful, it's me again Angelica, and today I'm so excited to present another palette from Cosmic Brushes, and this is UK brand. I know this palette was released on Halloween and I have to wait till today because everybody want to get hand on it, and it came from UK, but I can't complain because sometimes I'm waiting longer from indie brand, which is just our neighbor United States, saying that this is actually a smaller palette which normally brand doesn't release. This is only 12 shades, which is very nice and compact. I really like it. And the name of this palette, Gothic, and as you know, this is dark one for Halloween. It's represent a Gothic, and the color story is this color story. We're going to go more about this color story, how it's look like, but for me, when I look at this palette, it's more like monochromatic palette, but it has kind of different shades over here, like it has black over here, some a light, it has a contrast definitely. But this palette costs 21 pounds, and normally they do a bigger palette, like 20 shade palette, and one of them I have a Delight palette, which I really love. This palette, it's high in my list in my all collection. So the quality wise I enjoy it, the price wise I enjoy it. So to say that this palette is cost 21 and the normal 20 shade palette is cost 25, so it's not a big difference, only 4 pounds different. But I am surprised that this is how it is. Maybe the design, but it's the same basically design. The one I purchased before, Delights, I'm looking at descriptions, it's a 20 beautiful shades and 6 shimmers, 14 mattes. From them we have a special shades. It's 4 of the shimmers are shifters, okay? One of those is duochrome, iridescent duochrome, and one of them is a high shine folded multichrome, and that was at 25 pounds. This palette, let's see how they describe it. The Gothic palette has 12 shades. 5 of them are metallic and 7 of them are mattes. So what about the special shades? Let's see. We have one multichrome metallic and one duochrome metallic and one matte with sparkles. So basically we have 2 special shades and one is just matte with metallic. Not a big difference between, but there is a difference with price. So 21 and another is 25. I was expecting more special shades because it's more expensive, but let's see how this palette are. Actually it's 22 even pounds, not 21. So the difference between them is 3 pounds only. I don't know why the price is what the price, but I don't complain. The price still very affordable, but I'm just wondering why it's a different price, the difference between 20 shades and 12 shades, and they don't have as many special shades as in another one, cost almost the same. That's how it is. Let's do swatches together. And if you don't know me, my name is Angelica. Like everything was related to skincare, traveling, hairstyle, rating of restaurants, obviously makeup, colorful makeup with a new touch. I'm also a dance instructor who loves to dance and teach, and today we're going to do a swatches. We're going to create a look with this beautiful Gothic palette, and at the end I'm going to tell you my opinion. And by the way, this is what I heard the rumors about, that they're going to release, Cosmic Brush is going to release another palette, which is going to be the regular palette, 20 shades, and it's going to be in November. I'm not sure what day, probably in the middle of November, so we're coming soon. And that palette is going to be quite similar color story with this palette. So if you don't get this palette, maybe wait, let's see what they're releasing in November and decide what you will prefer. In my case, I didn't know about that, so I was thinking, should I purchase this palette because it's a really monochromatic palette for me, but I like purples. I don't mind, and I like the I don't know, hopefully this is the same quality, and I like purple. So, but to let you know that the other palette is coming. So let's start to do swatches and create. Only things is good, it's only 12 shades, so I just need to swatch 12 shades. So let's start from the beginning. I'm going to hold like this, and we're going to start from here, from this corner. Look at this beautiful shades. I mean, on the sparkles. Let's see how it's going to be in the eyes. If this normally this kind of shade sparkles doesn't show too much, so I don't know about this one, we will see. But let's swatch first. So the first color we have chosen. I'm sure that I'm going to pronounce these names wrong, but I think this is a special color. I think this is a duochrome, so you can see it. Oh, it's remind me of one of the color in Delight palette, but I think it says more vibrant pink, which this one has more purple color with a lot of gold, and it has, I think, like a brownish base. So very pretty, obviously very pretty. This is going to be a matte, the Phantom one, which is very rich burgundy color. I'm going to swatch it right beside of that. Okay, here we go. This is the matte. Very, very kind of, I'm sure this is will leave a stain. Another matte is Serpent. Very bright, at the same time bright purple, like a violent one. Look at this color, beautiful. Metallic one, powerful, this color. And we're going to put it over here. This is the powerful. Look at this beautiful shade. So it's has more silver sparkles, and it's kind of like a darker purple shade, a very light one, pink, which I absolutely adore. It's called Immortal. So Immortal, very, very light color over here, Immortal. Then we go with the other sparkle one, metallic one, is called Noctumal over here. Let's see. This has a more black base, I would say, and sparkles is pretty bright, but it has a darker base, I think, than this one. This is more brown, this is more darker base, and you can't see it that much at the camera, but maybe now you can tell that's a bit darker. Let me put light like this than this one. Now you can see this is like a rosy, and this is a duochrome. This is just the sparkles, different structure. As the lightest shade in this palette is called Obscure, and I think this is going to be one of my favorite colors, obviously. And I think this is a special shade. I think this is a multi-chrome. So we're going to put it over here so you can see. Yeah, that's a very kind of sheer with a lot of blue. And if I look like this, it has a pink as well and blue shimmers. And it's pretty intense in my finger, but it's definitely a very light and sheer color. Another purple, Supreme. So if you compare with this color, this is a brighter than this. This is more deeper color, more darker, I would say. I'm going to swatch it right here because I have a space, a gap. So look at this very beautiful, vibrant, I would say, color. I really like it. So they are very different. This is more like with a lot of pink influence, and this one is more purple one. So very different. Another shimmer, it's called Pale Moon, and the name is said by itself, pale. So let's swatch this color. So this is the pale mauve. That's how it's look on my finger. It's really look like a silver with a little bit of, I don't know what color is that. Rosy, I would say, tone. So we're going to swatch it right here. Look at this color. You see? It just has a lot of metallic, but the metallic is silver. That's I would say. With a rosy, a little bit brownish, rosy undertone. Very light, like a champagne color, I would say. But with instead of gold, it has a lot of silver one. Then we have another matte, which is really different. It's called Lace. It's very kind of brown, I would say. Very light brown. And I think it goes very well with this color. The one it's I just show you. So you see it has kind of same rosy undertone. Look at this. So if you go just this together, you can create a very nude, natural look. I like it. So we have two more. So the next one is going to be After. So this After is, if you look at this color, is much darker than this vibrant one. So, and this one is different. It's a duochrome. So nothing really similar. So we're going to swatch this. Look how dark and rich is this color. When you swatch it in the arms, sometimes at the arms you need to work harder than at your eyes, or other way around. So you never know. So this is more darker, definitely. This is more vibrant. We don't have anything like that. I think this color with this is very dramatic look. You can create, and the other one is, the last one is going to be black with the sparkles. It's called Gothic. That's the name of the, look at this, wow. It's the name of the palette. And I'm not sure if you're going to see the shimmers, to be honest, in your eyes. Even here when I swatch it, it's as soon I display the color, it's kind of gone. As soon as more concentrate, I can see the sparkles. So look at this color story. Some people say it's not that gothic. I wouldn't say gothic, but for me it's pretty gothic one, because it has a lot of dark shades, I would say, you know, which I normally do just the accent. I don't normally go for all eyes and just go with the darker shades. So for me, it's good that they have a lightest color over this, so I can really definitely go with that. Okay, I cleaned my hands. My God, this palette is so intense. By the way, before I forgot, you know, it's still Sephora sales, so you know how I like my Gwen Stefani mascara, Can't Stop Stare. So I was buying, I ordered the mascara, and then I saw the kit online. So I returned the other one and just bought the set. Why I did this? Because it cost 27 Canadian dollars, the same as mascara, but it comes with the liner, both of them full size. So this is a great deal, just to let you know. I'm thinking to do something not that dramatic, because we're not in the Halloween, but at the same time, I want to use these beautiful colors. As you know, I love colorful, you know, more bright. Definitely you can create, as I mentioned before, very subtle look using this color, and just go maybe with this, do some accent maybe. It's possible. This palette allows you to do that, or you can just go with the black, a little bit in the black at the end, and just put this color all over, like, or you can go with this color and just this, and maybe black at the end, like this. So many variation of creating the looks. So today I will try to use as many colors as possible, of course, because I want to show you the shades. And in my case, I'm going to start with this lightest shade, and I'm just going to go back over here, and I have to think what I'm going to create, because this colors is so intense. So if I'm going to use some darker shades, I already put primer. Make sure you put primer, because if you want your shade stays for a long and not disappear in a couple of hours, you need to put primer. I want to say that because sometimes you think this is the obvious things people should know, but you will be surprised how many people don't know about that. Okay, so we just put this color, which is very light and nice. And now I'm thinking I want to go with something more brighter, second shade from that one, and then I can use the other color. So I'm just grabbing a little bit and I'm thinking I'm going to go like that, just to kind of create a different shades. So I want one color go from the other one, so these colors together will go very well. I think most of the colors will go very well. You know why? Because it's a monochromatic palette. Okay, so I just packed this color. As you see, I'm doing auto camera the other eye. So now I'm going to pack this beautiful, bright, vibrant color, Be Supreme. So now this one I'm going to pack right here. So kind of at the end of the eye over here to create this kind of more purpley look, you see? So we have three shades here: lighter, brighter, and darker. So I think the color story, like together, they blend so well because as I mentioned before, monochromatic palette, that's the easiest way to use for people who just start makeup, easier. And if you like purple and pink, this color story can be for you less confusing. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to grab this color, the first one, and I'm just going to really make sure that they're all together, blend it very well. Look at this. I mean, it's so gorgeous. Beautiful. I'm planning to use the special shades today, which is this and this two. So this one, I'm thinking, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go with the black underneath. And I was telling you, I'm not going to do dramatic look. And here we go. So what I'm going to grab that different kind of brushes, Refer 21. And I'm just going to go like that. And the most important thing is just to make sure that you going to really blend this line. Look at this. I like it. As I told you, that can be very good to do for me. The look I did for Halloween, which I think anyone can do it. The spider legs. If you're interested, go ahead and watch my video. This palette can be very suitable to do this kind of look before you go and do the spider legs. So look at this. And as I told you, you see, I can see sparkles of this shade. As soon I start to blend it, maybe here when it's more concentrated, I see it. But if it's very light, you will barely see the shimmers. Okay, so as you see, that black Gothic, it's beautiful, it's very pigmented. You can do it even at the beginning black to have more like Gothic look, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to go with this color with another special shade, Chosen. So we're going to grab this color, Chosen, and I'm going to go with, continue with my low lash like that. I don't know if you can see it. It's very smooth color, to be honest. Look at this. And I just put a little bit over the black so you can really see that color. It will stand out very well. That's how it's this color look like. Look at this reflection, if you can see it. This is a duochrome. Now I'm thinking I'm going to go with this color, which is absolutely gorgeous, obscure, the lightest one, and I'm just going to go, where's my end, over here and the beginning. Let's see. I think it's good to spray, but I'm not going to do that You know me, I don't like to spray, to be honest. And I'm going to just pack over here. You see that shift? Wow, that's gorgeous. And then I'm going to go to put it at the beginning of my eye. So I'm going to grab that. Just going to go like that. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. As I told you, it's more like doesn't have any base. It's more transparent, like has this a wet, I would say, look, which I absolutely adore. I really love this color. It's something different. So I'm thinking to put something here as well. So just to try another color, I'm thinking to go with this powerful, but this is dark one. So what I'm thinking to do, I want to get this brighter look over here, brighter color. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with this one and put it just at the beginning, and then on top of that, so look what I did. I just on top of this, I'm going to go with this color, which is powerful. And let's see what I will do. Let's see what we'll have. Yeah, as I told you, it's become dark, but because I put that one, I'm going to go with a brighter one again. It's become a little bit brighter overall. Look at this. And then again, I'll go with this lighter shade again. And I'm just going to go drag the shade more so it will stand out more. Like that. And I think in this case, you can see how this transparent shade look on top of other darker, brighter shade. And this, I'm going to go just more with a brighter one. I like this idea to go over bright one. So like that. And again, grab this lighter color and go I want to just continue that shade. Wait, grab the wrong one. Continue that shade over here. That's it. Like that. Look at this. Something different. Okay, so now I'm thinking I need to put something here. And sorry about this noise. The neighbor's doing something, so I'm not sure. Something crazy is going on there. And the lightest shades, it's this another shade. So let's try this. Let's grab that color and just put it over here and that place. I'm sure if I grab it with my finger will be more intense. Let's do that. This is very smooth color. My goodness, so much noise. Look at this color. So now I can pack it more with the thing. And I also go over here a little bit just to bring this shade together. Look at this shifting colors as well. So but this one is something. This is my absolutely favorite one. I think I feel like I want to put over this color before I will do. I think I need to put some base, and maybe this base will be good. This one, a lace, which is brownish one. Look at this. And then after this one, I think that's way is better. It stands out kind of nicer. Look at this. Look at this. So I mix it up with this one. I just put it again on top and then I went over again. Okay, check it out. I did 2 eyes now. I finished this eye as well. Love to go on here and do something else. Highlighters. I think I'm going to use it just to have a different one from this blue, and this is from Sugar Drizzle. I love this highlighter. One of my favorite is Darling Nikki's, and a lot of people love this highlighter. Look at this. It's just like a duochrome, multi-chrome. Oh, I forgot. I'm not finished yet. I have to put some blush. You know, lately I was obsessed with the blushes, so I bought so many blushes, and the one is one of my favorite is one is from Givenchy. I really love that one. Excuse me. It's it has this coral look, and the other one I really enjoy. It's from Colourpop, which has a kind of similar vibe, I would say. It's this color, papaya. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money because you know, Givenchy is expensive, you can definitely grab this one. I really enjoy. But today I'm going to use another, which one I absolutely adore, from Colourpop. It's called Sweetheart. Okay, so let's use some blush, and this blush is very light, so you can really build it up, and if you put a lot, it's okay. Because it's very light. It's a beautiful color, very like pastel-y, petal, I would say, petal rose. Really beautiful. It's kind of like the same. I swatched at Sephora as Dior, and the other one, like this one, Hot to Touch, is definitely can be a duplicate, cheaper, much cheaper version, and I think it's amazing because Dior, you have to build it up too. Look at this. Smells so beautiful, like a rose, like a petal of rose. Look at this beautiful, beautiful color. I mean, amazing. And I also brought my absolutely favorite Guerlain Pearl Illumination Powder, which I'm absolutely obsessed. As you see, I'm shine a lot, but I put the glow primer. But in some areas I don't want to shine too much. But if I use a losing powder, other losing powder, like I bought Huda Beauty one, I don't like how it's finished look like. Like after a couple hours you can see the texture. I just don't like it. This one, oh my god. It's because it has this pearl, and also it's for discoloration. It can make your skin just a naturally beautiful, and it doesn't exaggerate anything. You see like nothing. They like become louder and louder. It's become like natural glow skin. Look at this. Like, what's the point if you want to have a glowy look and then put powder on top and then there's no glow anymore? So, and also I have a dry skin, combined dry skin, and it will emphasize my texture, emphasize my wrinkles, so I really don't like it. So I'm going to use this highlighter, and I'm thinking I forgot to bring my brush, so I'm going to use this brush. I like to use a smaller brush and just put it just in particular places. My highlighters, I'd like to be a small line like this. Look at this highlighter. That's what I'm saying. And this highlighter is such a gorgeous highlighter. You can use it as a shade, as a begin, as I did today, as a highlighter, as even I use it for a lipstick, and it gave you such a great multi-chromatic look. I mean, it's amazing. You can put liner in this shade, and that's it. Beautiful. Okay, let me do my touches, put mascara, liner, and I will come back and we will talk about this palette, what I think about it. Okay, this is my final look. What I use the liner from e.l.f. Actually, I really advise to get this liner. I bought it a long time ago, and it's such a pigmented liner, very easy to use, very affordable, and it has a sharpener at the end. I really enjoy. I will grab another colors if I see this around. Also, I use Stila liner, which is, the color is, it's like a dark purple. I think it's a Mambo. Stay All Day Artistic Graphic Liner. So it's like that. So you just turn this. This is the color. Oh, why I'm holding this one? This is the color. And I think, not I think, I'm sure, it has a metallic. It has metallic inside, shifting. Very beautiful. I like this one. Also have it for a while. Didn't dry, nothing. So look at this beautiful, darker, but at the same time vibrant purple. I use it on top a little bit, and the white one I use it as my water liner. Let me tell you what I use for my lips today. So I use Morphe liner, which is lavender haze, very dark purple. You see how dark is that? And then I put this, a little bit of Kat Von D, or KVD right now it's called. I don't think this shade is available right now. I think they changed, but this one is called Backstage Bambi, which I love it. I put it a little bit at the middle, and this one I really suggest you, and especially now as Sephora is 30% off. I love this lip gloss from Sephora. I have two of them. One of them I have like a coral color, and this I have like a purple one. I was thinking this will be good for this look. And this color, it's called Ultraviolet. This is a lip gloss. It has this thing. That's how it's packed. I absolutely love it. Where it's made. Sometimes it's made in France. You know that? No, this one is made in Switzerland, but excellent quality. I absolutely adore this one. Okay, let's talk about what I think about it. First of all, it's 12 shades and it's 22 pounds compared to 20 shades, 25 pounds. Not sure why they price it what they price, because they have the same just two special shades, which is these two. One of them chosen and another one obscure. Maybe because, I don't know, maybe they just want it because that is already a great price for the palette. But as I mentioned before, wait for another palette upcoming in November, hopefully in the middle of the end November. They're releasing another bigger palette, which is 20 shades, and I heard that this palette is going to be also involve purples. So maybe you can wait and grab the other palette, which is upcoming. This palette, I would say, is for people who just start to play with color or not really experience how to put together colors, because I feel like this is more monochromatic palette and it's easy to someone who just started to play with these colors, because they blend together very easily and they kind of the same color story. But at the same time, I have to tell you that these two colors, you can definitely just create a very neutral look, and also you can create very dramatic look using more darker shades with the lighter shade. I like this palette because it's involving a lot of purple shades, which I like. And I like this palette because it's a very contrast palette. That's what I love about normally palettes. Yes, I would maybe prefer more shades range to create more looks, but even in this range of colors, you can create really a lot of different looks. You can create, as I mentioned, neutral look. You can create more drama. You just put this one with black, or you use some purple. Like there is a variation of looks you can do. But if I grab this palette, I'm looking for a purple, to be honest. Just be honest when I'm purchasing this palette, what I'm looking for. So I obviously like these two shades, which are, you know, special shades, and I really love this shade. This shade give me that wet look, which I really absolutely love it. And it's very transparent, like it doesn't have any base. It's very unique color. And I really like this color, obviously. And I like this because it has this very bright, vibrant purple, which I absolutely adore. And I always looking at the palette if I'm attracted to the palette. So what it's make me to buy this palette? It's this vibrant purple and special shades. Really, this is what it's attracted me. And it's very good that it has black, because it's really can be easy to create any looks with this black. Just go with black. And this, for example, it's also gorgeous. But honestly, if it's me, I am going to think about this palette if I want to create a purple look. About the quality, I like the quality. Not sure why they're pricing at 22 and the other 20 shade is 25. Maybe because it's already priced very affordable and they can't go lower than that. But I'm sure for people who likes more smaller palettes, or who likes prefer just purple in their palette, this is definitely palette for you. Overall, I'm not regret that I purchased this palette. The price is very good. I like my purples. I like the quality. So looking forward to see what it's coming in November. And I think that's it. I think I mentioned about everything. I already told you what I am obsessed with. I am obsessed about the Guerlain powder. I obsessed about this one, ColourPop Sweetheart blush. I also obsessed another one. It's called Hot to Touch. I also love, and it's new for me as well, this from ColourPop Papaya blush. So this is very affordable. You can go for it. And also I like my other blush, which I didn't bring, but you can check another video what I purchased at Sephora, and there I have my favorite blush, and that is more expensive. It's from Chanel, and that one I have a coral color. But if you don't want to go with Chanel, the expensive one, you can definitely go with this coral from ColourPop Papaya. I think that's it. I talk a lot. I don't want this video to be too long. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I am looking forward for my other palette. Can't wait to do another review and my review about restaurants. And I'm going to travel soon. Also, traveling is coming. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, as I mentioned before, to see upcoming video. And I see you soon. Пока-пока. Have a wonderful and beautiful day. Depends where you are. Bye. Пока.